What is going on YouTube? Yes, it's me, Suburban Gamer, bringing you another episode on Ark Survival Evolved Genesis Part 1. Now, this is going to be the start of a new series. I might be a little late to the party with these videos, but there is a reason for that. And the reason being, I started doing some videos on the first day of release. I did about 10-15 videos over the last couple of days. And as I've gone to go through it, I've realised they've patched a lot of the stuff that I did in the videos, so them videos would be pointless. So I'm doing one now because there's a lot of things have been nerfed and things have been changed. So now's the time I'm going to get these videos out. Another reason why I haven't been recording for such a long time, I've had a lot of personal issues, computer issues, and just having my own business and whatnot. I've been working 6 days a week on that, so my streaming and video recording has been really down. But I'm back and I'm going to be doing this more often now. I've just been waiting for my new intro. I've got a new intro, as you can see on this video. I've just had professionally made by a very good friend of mine, a Secretarium. I can give you a link to his Twitch in the description down below. Yeah, so if you want any intros doing or any graphics, that is a good guy to check out and is very reasonable and good. So without that, after that's been said, let's jump on into it and let's check out some of the new items in Ark Survival Genesis Part 1. So let's jump into the engrams then. So straight away off the bat, let's jump in. So let's just check out the Genesis. So we've got not I wouldn't say many. There's not too many new engrams and items to learn, but day one came out. A lot of these was way OP. I think they've been nerfed a bit now, but we're going to go through that in this recording. So let's start from the beginning. So fishnet. What does a fishnet do? Well, basically you throw it in the water and it catches fish. Does exactly like it says on the tin. Very cheap to make at level 6. Good for catching food. Getting food early on if you don't want to. If you can't kill a. Especially for barbers who can't. How can I put it? Ain't ready to kill someone. Just make one of these. Throw it in the water. Grab some fish and you got your meat. That's 15 fibre, 3 hide, 3 stone, 10 fat. Pretty simple, cheap, cheerful. There we go. Then we got the pressure plate, a mechanical trigger that activates nearby devices and structures when stepped on. Now I haven't played with this yet, but what I'm guessing is this would be great to kind of put out, so as soon as someone walks over it, if you're on PvP, so you can have like turrets behind like panels, and then as soon as someone walks on that, doors open, and boom, shoots. A bit like a keypad, but a lot easier than typing the code in. It's just a pressure plate. Again, not very expensive, level 12 to unlock, and that's 5 cement paste, 68 fibre, 32 raw metal, 170 fat, and 130 wood. Then we jump up onto the wood ocean platform, which is at level 25. Floats on the surface of bodies of water, can only be crafted at the smithy, requires 24 engram points, blah blah blah. That costs 324 cemented paste, 560 fibre, shell fragment 34, which is a new resource in Genesis, which I believe you get that from killing the turtles and in the ocean biome. Again, we're going to go through all the different biomes, have a little scout about in the other videos, and 2,116 wood. So on official servers, the 324 cement page, meh, it's not overly expensive, but we will go in that in another video. I'm going to actually do that and some nice builds on them. Then we'll go to the Mega Kellion, if I'm saying that right, I don't know. Platform saddle. With a Mega Kellion with this to ride it. Now, I believe this is. I think this is the sea whale. Is it? It might be. I might be completely wrong there. I can't remember. But here we go. 35 engram points. Crafted at smithy. 28 cement paste, 260 fibre, 312 hide, 76 ingots, 22 shell fragments, and 42 silica pearls. So again, very cheap to make, and that's at level 45. Next we get level 53, and you unlock the metal ocean platform. Now, as you can imagine, this is going to be a lot bigger, a lot bigger than the wooden one. Again, we'll be covering it in the next video. Exactly the same scenario. Crafted at smithy, put on bodies of water. 375 cemented paste, 1500 metal ingots, 25 polymer, and 300 wood. Next we jump on to the Tek jump pad, which is at level 70, which I've got one here, which I will go through the settings and whatnot on this video. A Tek powered propulsion device, useful to Traversal, and Mayhem. You can have some real good fun with it, especially when you set up a few of them. But we'll have a little play later on. Again, that's 50 crystal, 5 element. So there you go. Obviously, tech jump pads, you're going to need element. Metal ingot, 100, and 250 polymer. So after that, we get to level 80, and then we get the mining drill. Now, in my opinion, this is one of the best items in Genesis. Now, I don't know. I've just been testing it now, and on day 1, you could use this to kill dinos and any dino, and it was really good. I've just tried it now, and it isn't hit attacking dino. I don't know if that's to do with Genesis or what, because I tried it on the center map. But this is still an amazing piece of equipment. I can see every single person having one of these as the essential piece of kit once you get to level 80. And so what is it? It is a mini mining drill weapon, an incredibly effective gasoline powered harvesting tool that utilizes an energy beam to collect valuable resources at distance. It can only be crafted at the fabricator. 35 engram points, comes with 700 durability and weapon damage 100%. Now I believe you will be able to get blueprints, and if you get blueprints, it's going to be wool, especially if you have disproportionate harvests on and whatnot on your unofficial servers. So how's that? It's 36 black pearl, 120 cement paste, 180 crystal, 482 metal ingots, and 132 polymer. Then we got the Magmasaur saddle. Now I'm going to have a video coming up soon that's just on Magmars, and it's just the where to get the eggs, breeding, and whatnot. That's going to be one of the videos I'm doing as well, and we'll go over the saddle and that in that video. But there we go. So that'll be at level 95. Now bear in mind the Magmasaur is an absolute beast of a new dino. Crafting requirements is 125 cement paste, 150 fibre, 230 hide, and 400 ingots. Again, it's not very expensive when you consider it's a saddle for a dino that you don't get till level 95. Again, crafted at the smithy. You equip a Magmasaur with this to ride it. Its resistant design protects the rider from extreme heat, so you can basically walk over the volcano safe. Now we're getting to the fun parts. So where are we? Here we go. Now we've got the Tek Ram, the Astrocatus Tek Saddle. Equip an Astrocatus with this to ride it and fire plasma projectiles. I think this might be the Sea Whale. I can't remember. We'll have to go over that. But what's this? Is 210 black pearls, 606 crystal, 82 element, 3,250 ingots, and 750 polymer. So very expensive on the ingot side of it. Pretty expensive on the element as well, to be fair. And I believe you probably have to use element to power it as well. So that's the Tek saddle. Next we're going to move on to the cruise missile weapon. Now, again, like I said, I did a couple of videos before and I didn't upload them because I wanted to wait for patches. This has been patched. There is some patch notes on this. We'll go over them after. A powerful Tek missile that can be controlled remotely or fired and forgotten. Equipping this requires learn its Tek Ram, obviously Tek Replicator. That's 26 black pearls, 160 crystal, 128 electronics, 14 element, 256 ingots, and 212 polymer. So again, we're going to use this in the game now, and I'll show you how it all works. Next, we're going to move on to the Tek Shoulder Cannon. A shoulder-mounted energy weapon with configurable targeting and firing nodes. Equipping this requires learn its Tek Ram. Again, there we go. 100 durability. It gives you hyperthermic insulation -2 and hyperthermic insulation 10. I can never. Yeah. Anyway, there at the Tek Replica. That's 100 black pearls, 240 crystal, 100 element, 900 ingots, and 240 polymer. Now, again, this is a really good weapon. It's basically a take on the Predator suit. That's how can I put it? It's the weapon from Predator. If you're not watched Predator, I definitely recommend you go watch them. But yeah, it's the shoulder cannon from Predator. Next, we have the Tek Claws. Rips through metal and armor when infused with element and can chain hits to temporarily increase their speed and damage. Equipping this requires learning its engram standard. Durability 140, and that 140 lasts an absolute mega long time. Weapon damage 100. Now this costs black pearl 52, 184 crystal, 28 element, 180 metal ingots, and 160 polymer. Now they've just nerfed the hell out of this, but we'll go over that in a moment as well. So next we'll get to the Tek Grenade Launcher weapon. An advanced launcher that can shoot various grenade types and can enable an impact explosion. Equipping this requires an Tek Ram. 140 durability, weapon damage 100 standard. So this is a really good device as well. It can fire all the grenades in Ark, and we're going to do that soon as well. What's it cost to craft? 80 black pearls, 180 crystal, 60 electronics, 40 element, 420 metal ingots, and 180 polymer. The Tek sensor, an advanced detection activation system used to automate nearby devices and structures, requires Tek generate power. Again, I haven't played with this yet. I'm guessing this is going to be a bit like the pressure plate and the keypad. You set it up, and if someone comes in the vicinity, you can set it to automatically activate something like turrets or whatnot. This is going to cost you 22 crystal, 15 electronics, 5 element, 80 metal ingots, and 10 polymer. Not too expensive. Then we can unlock the unassembled Tek hover skiff. This is a monstrosity of a vehicle, flyer, whatever you want to call it. It's amazing. It can only be crafted at Tek Replicator, obviously, and this is going to cost you 60 crystal, 268 electronics, 168 element, 4,100 metal ingots, 62 oil, and 372 polymer. So the element and ingots is very, very expensive, unless you're on the OP unofficial servers, and it's going to be pretty easy. So there's your new engrams. Let's jump into a couple of the items, and we'll go from there. So first up, we're going to test the cruise missile launcher. As you can see, it's just standard big missile launcher. Get it out. Look at the size of that. So with this, all you want to do is you can enter a message. I don't know what this does because I haven't tested it with another player yet, but you can type a message in, accept. But anyway, to fire it, all you want to do is hold left click and it shoot, and there we go, you're in. And it flies pretty damn far. Now you can control it, and let's see if we can. I don't know what's just happened there. We'll do it again. Now, it only comes with one shot. As soon as you use it, it breaks, and that's it. You have to create and craft a new one. So I'm just going to try this again. I really don't understand. I haven't managed to work it out that good yet, to be fair. Oh, there you go. You want to hold E on it when you want it to destroy. And there goes my structures that I set up for the next part of the video. So as you can see, it definitely destroys thatch and wood. Quite clearly, it did 1600 damage to the Bronto. It did a lot of damage to my jump pad as well. So that is the cruise missile launcher. Next, we're going to take out and check out the grenade launcher. Now this is an absolute beast of one as well. Now, while I'm here, let's see what grenades we're missing. Missing a couple of grenades. Make sure we got them all. Okay. So as you can see, once we equip it, it'll start loading all the weapons. Now, let's get down here. You've got all your different grenades in Ark, so it holds 6 different grenades, and all you want to do is right click to select between which one you want. As you can see, it turns down there. So if we want to go for a Tek grenade, get onto it, and then all you want to do, you land, there we go. So let's go for this Stego. There you go, 555 damage. Now it'll if you notice, it's automatically moved to the next grenade. If you want to just keep firing them, you have to obviously reload, which does take a little bit of time. It's not very fast. Then you're going to have to keep pressing right click until you get back to the Tek grenade, and then you can shoot it again. I've got to leave me alone on that's why they're not attacking me. So that's obviously the Tek grenade. Let's have a look at the normal grenade. Okay, normal grenade, and boom. And it what I like about that is it actually hits. And that was the cluster. As you can see, it just automatically skips between the two. There's smoke. Then we've got this one. Now this one's quite a unique one. This is the, what do you call it again? We call it the Tek gravity grenade. Pulling the pin starts 5 second time and to explode. Make sure you're throwing it by then. So with this, let's just go for it. Let's shoot it at the Bronto, shall we? Okay, that was a wrong one. This is the Tek one. See what it does. Yeah, I don't actually know how. I haven't worked out what you would use that for yet. The Tek gravity one. I'm guessing maybe it just like throws things up in the air. Let's go back to it. Aim at that. It does a little bit of damage. It pulls everything to it. But yeah, so other than that, it's a grenade launcher. It's just a standard grenade launcher with where you can shoot different projectiles. Cluster grenade. You just do whatever you want. So that's the Tek grenade launcher. Next, we're going to go on to the Claws. Now, they have patched these, I believe, well, yesterday, I think it was. Because these were doing so much damage to metal. Basically, you could break through a metal and a Tek wall in like 30 seconds. Let's just have a check now. So obviously, they do bear damage to dinos. All you do is hold left click, and the longer you hold left click, the more damage you start doing, and the quicker you do the damage. As you can see, it just rips through anything. Look at that. Look at the damage numbers on that. Remember, this is vanilla. These are primitive. I have put a lot of levels into melee, so that's why it's soon. But they do not harvest. The Claws harvest absolutely nothing. So, although they're good for everything at destroying, they just don't harvest anything. Meat, wood, nothing. And as I said, it's cut through rocks. You go through trees. Basically anything. They just rip through anything. But they don't harvest anything. So you want to know how good they are against structures? Well, let's take a look. So 10,000 health on a stone wall. Now these were doing, if I remember correctly, before the update, before the patch, I did like in 20 seconds. I think it was 3,500 damage. So let's check how much they've nerfed it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But they have nerfed it quite a bit, yeah. So 10 seconds, I've done just under 1,000 damage. So another 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so in 10 seconds, you're doing, what's that? So that was 800 damage in 10 seconds on stone. Bear in mind, in 20 seconds, I was nearly halfway through it then. Now, have they patched it on? See if it does more on wood. So 10 seconds, let's have a go. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's the same. There you go. Basically the same to wood. Let's try metal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there you go. It's exactly the same then. Exactly the same on them. How about Tek? Is it going to do more or less? It's Tek versus Tek. Let's go for it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A bit less, maybe. I counted a bit wrong there, but yeah, I'd say it's standard. It does the same to all structures. No, they have really nerfed that. That was really high powered, if I'm being honest, guys. Like, it was overpeaked. That's why I wouldn't play on PvP on if they had cluster item travel, because these things are just disgusting. Game over with these. So next on, we're going to go for the shoulder cannon, which this is really fun actually, to be fair. It does take element. Got some element in there. While it's on, have nothing equipped. Hold E, and here we go. You got activate shoulder cannon. So we're going to activate it. So as you can see, that's activated now. Like a good old Predator shoulder gun, and it's already shooting things. Okay, so what you do, you've got your shoulder cannon range, you've got all targets and fire mode. So let's go into range. Let's go long, medium, short. So let's go long. There we go. All targets. You've got survivors and mounted creatures. Only tame creatures, only wild creatures, only survivors and tame creatures. We're just going to go all targets for now. And then here we go. We got the free. We got the free fire modes. Also, you've got your lock on. So if you're looking at something, see how that's locked on now? We can actually just lock onto it and it'll stay there. Cancel lock. So now, whatever we do, even if we're behind, it should shoot the Bronto. But let's change the fire mode. So you got rapid fire, which is just quick fire. There we go. You can see. There's it shooting from behind. Yeah, it shoots from behind. So let's go. Let's change the mode now, and we'll go standard. Now, as you can see, it does more damage. It's doing 100 per damage. Again, they've nerfed this a bit, I think. Now, you can see the hitbox on this now, 100. So 100 per shot, and it's shooting whatever. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3. Every 3 seconds. The thing is, if you overplant, you can't activate. Now let's go to overcharge, and this is where it gets good. Look at that, 400. So in between shots, and this does take element, don't forget. 1, 2. Every 3 seconds, it's doing 400 damage to a Bronto. But I'm facing away from it, as you can see. It's shooting still, shooting from up behind. So if you've got it to players and someone's trying to sneak up on you and you've got this activated, they're not getting anywhere. You know what I mean? They are not getting anywhere near you. So again, very nice piece of equipment, and very, probably, I'd say it's OP as well. As you can see, it's doing so much damage. 2 more hits and that Bronto is dead. And there's a 135 Bronto. So next up we have the drill, and remember it's powered by gasoline. This drill is a game changer again when it comes to harvesting, and it's unlocked at level 80. It's pretty cheap. It does take gasoline, so let's get into it. So once you get your gasoline inside, left click turns it on, and you look at what you can harvest. So trees, not a problem. There we go. Wooden thatch. Berries, hit the roots of anything that gives you berries and fibre. There you go, fibre and berries. Again on trees, gives you thatch and wood. Stone, you want stone? You've got stone here. Stone, metal flint out of a stone node. It doesn't affect dinos. It did in day 1 when I did it before. It absolutely destroyed dinos, but not anymore. Metal. There we go. No more picks needed. Now obviously it's level 80, so if you're on an official server, it's going to take you a while to unlock it. But as you know, if you're on unofficial servers and OP servers, let's say 100 times server, that's it. You won't need this. You just run around with this. It's game over. Now let's take it down and test it on the structures. So I'm going to start on wood first. So here we go. Look, 7,165. Now this is the drill, yeah. So this is on structures. Here we go. 5 seconds, and let's see how much damage we do. Go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did about 1,500 damage in 5 seconds. We go to stone, so we're on 5,200. Here we go. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. That did 1,400 damage in 5 seconds. Metal, so we're on 8390. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did about 500 damage, I think it was. And Tek, it doesn't really do. It does damage to Tek. You could get into a Tek base with this, but obviously it's very, very low against Tek. It's going down one at a time. So guys, that is the drill in the new Genesis Part 1 patch. And it's just a harvesting machine. Even with the stones on the floor. You see, look, just off the floor. Stand there, look. There we go. Stand in one place, don't even have to be there, just aim to the floor, and it will. Anything that gets in its way goes. It's just a beast. It's the new farming. And there you go, guys. So that is the drill. But one more thing to look at, and that is the jump pads, which are these things right here. So deactivate it now. I haven't got a generator around here, and it's running itself. Let's just turn our deactivate our shoulder cam. Activate. You've got lots of you've got a lot. Obviously, you need to have a glider suit or parachutes, otherwise you're just going to get full damage. Well, there's a lot of settings on here. So if we go in here, so we've got jump pad settings. Pick up jump pad, deactivate, set pin code. Let's okay. Now there's a lot of sections here. So we've got to show the indicator, which will show you how far it's expecting you to jump, I believe. There we go. Not very good indicator, but there's your trajectory. So if we go back in, rotate down sight, that makes it go that way. Is like so, run up, and you just get kicked back. Imagine having loads of them around your base. Someone tries to run up, and boom, on a pressure plate, you just get kicked back. See how far it's gonna shoot you. Look. Let's see. And we can go aim sights down. Toggle size to big. I take it that's going to give us more of a you have to keep going back into it if you want to change it. Force to 100. Pitch up. Pitch down. Ah, there we go. The pitch down is the one. Go that way. Pitch up is that way. All the way down. Force up to 100. And I'm guessing this is going to be a very, yeah, quite a good good hit back. So there we go, guys. That's the jump pad. Now, if dinosaurs do walk in it, it does affect wild dinos as well. I've tested that, and it does actually do it. Have we got? So there we go. There's the items. Have I missed any out, or is that all of them? We've done the. Just double check. So we've done the rocket launch, we've done the cruise missile, we've done the grenade launch, we've done the claws, we've done the shoulder cannon, we've done the drill, and we've done the jump pad. I think that is it. Well, that is it. That is going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that subscribe button and the like button, and come on back for the next video, and the video after that, and the video after that, whichever. We're very close to them 1,000 subs now, and it'll really help if you help me get back to it, and get to it. So yeah, this is me, Subbome Gamer, saying take care, thank you very much, keep arcing, and good night.